Hey guys, it's your boy MKS here, back at you again. So another video. I hope you saw part 1 and 2, and I hope you enjoyed them. So yeah, I obviously, as the title suggests, I hope to support African game makers and developers and that sort of thing. And I hope that as many people as possible watch this video and support the plan of the project and help a network for African game developers and that sort of thing. And I think working together as a network, we can achieve much more. And that could be an idea to build a network for African game makers where they come together and network and share ideas and learn from each other and things like that, as well as get mentors from around the world. Anywho, I'm going to try and continue with the list, and hopefully people out there will enjoy it. So number 21, I hope to look at existing organizations which help African game makers and what we can learn from them and how we can bring them together, and what we can learn from other organizations such as I talked before about Andela, what they do for software and how we can use those sorts of ideas, and like the iHub in Kenya, I think it is, and similar organizations in Rwanda, I think it's KLab, and organizations like that working together cross-border, across Africa as a Pan-African sort of group in terms of helping Africa to become the number one for technology, and also to continue making like traditional games as many companies do, but also look into the future as well. Which brings me on to 22. I hope they will look into what sort of games people will be playing in the future and how they can profit maximize and learn, develop, and keep growing and things like that. And I hope like videos like this, YouTube videos, I often say this, if I do manage to monetize in the future, I hope one day I will be able to. Obviously, what I'd like to do with a lot of my videos, if it is that my plan for the long term is, let's say a video like this which has got African game makers in the title, I hope to donate the profits that I make, if any, towards any profits I make, and all the profits I make towards the development of African tech to sort of pay for things like centres where they can train or learn from each other, or any equipment they need or whatever else they need. That kind of managed to help with. So people from Africa as well making YouTube videos like this, and people who want to support Africa to help them to grow, making YouTube videos like this, and if they're prepared to donate at least a certain percentage of the profits, I think it'd be great. Hope that made sense. As ever, I'd love to know what you think of each of these ideas. Number 23, on that note, I hope to look into any possible way to fundraise for African game makers in this case. Again, networking together and seeing how much can be raised, and looking at what sort of needs they will have to, what sort of equipment or training materials or whatever they will need, and how if we can invest in that sort of stuff, and how, and working together with charities and NGOs and things like that, organizations like that, and finding all possible ways, as I say, to fundraise for such organization, for such a goal. Number 24, again, to make a Pan-African tech network, so they people from all the possible people from across Africa, just like with technology generally, would hopefully work on all possible areas of technology, and in this case, as I say, game making, and again having maybe governments investing in hubs specifically for African game makers, and that sort of thing. 25. Again, I hope to just connect together different organizations that can help, whatever organizations are willing to help and can help, and invest in African game makers and training and that sort of thing. I think it'd be great to get them all together to support each other. 26, I suppose this would be like a form of reparations really for all the bad things that arguably Europe or whoever did to Africa. So hopefully it can empower them and prove like racists or whoever, or imperialists wrong. So this would also be an anti-imperial and arguably anti-prejudice or anti-racist sort of project as well. And especially for countries like South Africa, which had apartheid, but also just the whole of Africa, which I'd love to support, including like Central Africa, which is divided. I would love them to come together for projects like this and work together in spite of their differences, and look more at what they have in common with each other. 27, I hope that companies will be rewarded by having good PR for supporting such a project and talking about how much they invest. And like there could be a list of the top 30 or whatever investors, or maybe the top 100 or even top 1,000, if we get to that far, who have supported this project for African game makers. And also, I suppose another reward you could get is to feel good about yourself, like to be proud that you actually were part of this or that you've helped people. Hopefully, you'll be good. You'll feel good. Sorry, you'll feel good helping other people. Number 28. Hopefully, again, through supporting African game makers, hopefully it will take negative situations and turn them around and make them positive somehow. And also, I'd love to see what sort of games they can develop. 29, I hope support encourage as many people as possible to support things like this and do as much fundraising as possible through things like football and other sports. Again, look at as many fundraising literally as can be done, and whoever's willing to help and that sort of thing. And number 30, as ever, I'd love to know your ideas and any ideas out there and how we can network and putting together groups who want to see Africa develop great programmers, great tech game makers. Sorry. I think I went through that quite quick, but hopefully it wasn't too quick. Please ask me any questions or leave any comments. I really welcome them. Hope you'll like the video. Again, especially people who want to see Africa develop and do well, because again, if I do manage to do well, I can donate profits towards the development of African game makers and things like that. And I know I talked a lot about technology generally, so whatever ideas that I do for software or other areas of tech, I could perhaps do for game making and vice versa, but there might be some areas where they're different. Anywho, peace and love.